Hill Trojans varsity game. My name is Alexander.
I'm Braden Josendale, and now we'll send it down to Brooke Nickel on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. It's a beautiful evening here at Park Hill South as the Panthers face the Trojans for their first home game of the season. The Panthers came off of a great season last year, having got second at state and are off to a great roll so far, having beat Staley and Lee's Summit. We hope they can continue their winning streak tonight and win the Battle of the Hill. Back to you guys.
Go. All right. This game starts with a good season from Park Hill South. There's 2-0 right now. Last year they had a good end of the season, ending in second place. And I'm pretty sure last year Park Hill South beat Park Hill in this very game.
Yeah, last year Park Hill South coming away with the win, 3-2 against Park Hill. A couple last-minute goals. Last year coming off, like you said, big finish, second place in state, lost in a heartbreaker to Rockhurst last year. So Panthers looking to do that even more this season. Hopefully they can capture that state title once and for all. They got a great pack leading the way. Starting tonight, in goal, Everett Grauer, Asher Huffman, Benny Rouse, Dante Tilponta, Jake Farmer, Amir Hott, Will Bound, Nate Bartram, Maddox Redmond, Ty Zimmerman, and Noah Stevens. Panthers look to start with this one. Benny Rouse kicking off.
And we are off.
And we are underway. 40 minutes of varsity soccer coming at you.
It's a long pass down the field to number 19, Park Hill South. But it is taken away by Park Hill as they make advancements down the field. And the pass is just too far and taken by the goalie.
Everett Grauer able to come out of his net there. Good read there. 40 minutes here for the Battle of the Hill, a big game tonight. Hopefully Park Hill South is able to come out on top.
There was a little of a messy touch there, but it looks like it's going to be okay. And it's Park Hill's throw-in. It's right to Park Hill South. Park Hill South keeping good control of the ball right now. Not really seeming to let Park Hill get control. But the pass downfield just looks to be a little bit too strong.
Benny Rouse almost able to make a run on that ball there. Good defense from Park Hill. Will Poole, goalkeeper for the Trojans. Amir Hott, great tackle right there.
Foul call on the play. It's going to be a free kick for the Panthers.
Park Hill South with a good opportunity right now. It's a free kick.
Dante Tilponta set to take that set piece.
Taponta, their known set piece taker. Looks like he's going to try to play this ball in. Nice start here for Park Hill South.
The free kick was no good.
Curled in just a bit too much there from Taponta. Will Poole able to come away with it.
It's a long goal kick, and Park Hill South has a chance, but it is kicked away by Park Hill.
Great read there from Will Poole, being able to come out of his box and kick that ball away. Looked like a clear chance for Benny Rouse there, but it's good soccer IQ right there from Park Hill.
Stay with the Panthers.
Park Hill South keeping good control of the ball, hoping to set up a good scoring opportunity, but is kicked out.
Ball inbounds.
Park Hill's throwing.
Throw-in for the Trojans.
Park Hill South regains control of the ball as they fall back, hoping to set up a good opportunity. The kick is just a little bit too strong. Park Hill's throwing.
A little bit of a miscommunication it looked like there from Park Hill South. Noah Stevens and Ty Zimmerman just not on the same page.
Cleared out of bounds by the Panther defense. Could be another throw-in for the Trojans.
Trojan throwing about halfway into Panther territory.
It's thrown in, and it looks to be another throw-in for Park Hill.
It's gonna stay with the Trojans.
It's in the box. It's captured by the goalie.
Goalkeeper Brower.
Smart play by Jake Farmer there, being able to hold off the Park Hill attacker, just so that his keeper can pick that ball up and kick it away. So right back down at the other side, Will Poole for the Trojans. Parker Zeller, the center back there for Park Hill, known to be one of the better players on this Trojan team, as that's a good interception there.
Park Hill South looking to set up a scoring opportunity as it's passed to the right of the field. So they advance closer to the box, and it's like the header was blocked by a good play by the Trojan defense.
Good touch outside and cross in from Maddox Redmond there. Wasn't able to find the head of Benny Rouse, it looked like, but overall, great ball in, great start here for the Panthers.
As it's cleared all the way down the field to a Park Hill South defender who passes it to the wing. And it's down the field with a scoring opportunity, and it looks like a misstep. And that goal opportunity is gone.
Will Bound, he's had a great couple game against Park Hill, Last year he had 2 goals actually in a game. So he's known to step up his game a little bit against Park Hill. Looked to have another goal there, but unfortunately couldn't find his footing.
But not all hope is lost. It is a corner kick, a good opportunity to score.
Taponta for the set piece.
Looking for the header, and it's no good.
Just outside the goal there. Like I said, a great start here for Park Hill South, being able to put the pressure on and not letting this Trojan defense rest. Overall, hopefully this can play out for the game for the Panthers. Hopefully they can get some good goals, good scoring opportunities, and come away with the win.
It's Park Hill South. And the attempted pass is a little bit too far. Ends up in the Park Hill's box. Picked up by the goalie.
You know, Park Hill South actually missing 2 of their, what would be their starters on this team. Ty Rouse and Dylan DiBernardo both out for the season. Not Ty Rouse, Ty Stone. Ty Stone broke his leg actually back in, I think, March. And then as he was trying to come back from that, re-injured himself not too long ago, I think last week. Unfortunately, he will not be coming back this season. Then Dylan DiBernardo did tear his ACL. So 2 key players for South out for the season, but they're still trying to make something happen here.
As the ball ends up in Park Hill's box yet again, and it's crossed down the field. It looks like it's going to be a Park Hill South throw-in.
You know, right here, Asher Huffman on the throw-in. I want to talk about him for a second. He's been a dual-sport athlete for Park Hill South, and you might say dual-sport athlete. I mean, a lot of kids do that, whether they're playing football and baseball or whatever it is, except this kid's playing 2 sports at the same time. He's playing soccer and football, kicking for the football team as well as starting every varsity game for soccer. Just really impressive out of a 17-year-old kid. I mean, not something you see too often.
As they fight for the ball, and it's like Park Hill South gets away with it. It's passed to the far end. as they creep up closer to the box. And it's kicked out by Park Hill, although
Got out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Trojans.
it looks like it bounced off of Park Hill's South defender, so I think that will be a Park Hill throw-in.
Yeah, unfortunate ricochet there off Will Bound.
Attempt to kick down the field. Bounces out. It's a Park Hill South throw-in.
Panthers.
Park Hill South looking pretty good right now, keeping the possession in their hands. They have good opportunities for scoring. If they can execute, then this might be a high-scoring game. Is it?
I mean, we've seen early this Park Hill South offense, even though they're missing Ty Stone, one of their key players up front, they've been able to create these chances. And like you said, if they can convert on those, this will end up being a really good game for Park Hill South.
Look like they're doing the end line. It'll be a goal kick.
It's a goal kick for Park Hill Trojans, looking to make their first
The Trojans.
big. Sorry, it's a throw-in.
Foul called on the play. Free kick for the Trojans.
That's a free kick for the Trojans. Looking to kick it down the field. And that kick looks to be in the Trojans' hands. The Trojans doing a good job controlling the 50-50 balls, but they're not in Park Hill's box too much right now, as that ball is gone.
Cleared out of play.
Asher Huffman just looking to get rid of that one. A little bit too strong of a kick, went out of the stadium, but no, eventually that ball will come back. Right now we got a new one in play.
Ball is up, and Park Hill South looks to try to get it out. Ball's up in the air. And it looks like Park Hill is able to get to that one. It's on the side, and it's up in the box. So that's a little dangerous for Park Hill South. Park Hill manages to get possession, although they're dropping back in fear of the defenders. And it's forward again. It looks like Park Hill South is going to get to it. I think they're going to let it roll for a throw-in.
Ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers.
Park Hill South controlling the overall possession of this game so far, but when Park Hill has had possession of the ball, they've been able to get down in the Panthers' box and try to create some opportunities there, although they have taken some poor touches.
As Park Hill tries to gain more possession. They are trying to stay on Park Hill's side more, as they're playing strategically, passing around. And it's down the field, but deflected by Park Hill South. It's going to be a Park Hill throw-in.
Yeah, it looks like Park Hill trying to play a little bit more safe here this game. I mean, trying to control their possessions and make good chances, not just trying to run wild.
Ball is up. It's headed away. And Park Hill South manages to boot the ball down the field. I would really say that Park Hill's definitely working the ball around more than Park Hill South. They're definitely trying to set up more than execute. We'll see how that strategy works, as Park Hill South struggles getting the ball out of there. And there's a few successful passes, and the ball is out.
Good move right there from Huffman, getting around the defender. Back on the throw-in to Zimmerman.
Ooh. Looks like Park Hill South dodged a bullet there. If Park Hill got control of that ball, that could have been a good opportunity for a goal. Park Hill South goes for the counterattack, but it is Kicked away by Park Hill, although Park Hill South regains control. Pass out to the side. As the ball is up in the air, and grabbed by the Park Hill goalie.
Will Poole collecting it for the Trojans.
Park Hill on the side, and looks like the defense could beat to him, although both players fall down.
Foul ball in play. It could be a free kick for the Trojans.
Looks like it was a foul on Park Hill South, and it's a free kick. It's in a pretty dangerous area, just outside the box.
Amir Hott looked to get a little too touchy down there. So Park Hill will look to take this set piece, convert, take an early lead.
It's definitely an awkward position for Park Hill, but it's still pretty dangerous. It's still pretty close to the goal.
South looks to have almost their whole team in the box. Looks like Benny Rouse is the only one not there, and he's all the way up front.
And the ball is up, and
Just wide.
that was pretty close for Park Hill.
Ball played in just a little bit too much. Wasn't able to get a good head on the ball, and Grower will have a goal kick. Panthers will look to play out the back here.
Foul called on the play.
Foul on Park Hill.
Free kick for the Panthers.
Panthers will look to use this free kick to push more down the field, create a new opportunity.
As Park Hill South manages to get back on Park Hill's side. The Park Hill defense is hustling though, hoping to stop any opportunity as the ball is regaining Park Hill's possession. But Park Hill South manages to get lucky on that one. Kicked right to the...
You know, South so far looking like they've had more success up this right side. See if they try to attack there more or push it up the left.
Kohata having one from distance. Saved by keeper.
Good shot there from Tapanta, trying to put some pressure on Will Poole early. Looking to just sneak one by. Wasn't able to do it there, but
As the goal kick is kicked. And looks like Park Hill South was able to capture that one with the regained possession. On Park Hill side as they're moving down the field, hoping to make an opportunity. Park Hill manages to take that one away. And now Park Hill moving down the field with an opportunity, but it looks like Park Hill South able to get in between that one. And the ball is out.
Excellent defensive play by Jake Farmer.
it's great defense there from Jake Farmer, defender of the year last year. It's going to be tough to get around him, and he showed that right there.
I'll say both teams are doing a pretty good job of feeding the ball into scoring opportunities, but it's all about the execution. And both times, the outstanding defense always get in the way of these possible scoring opportunities.
Throw in for the Trojans.
Good defense from both teams so far. Trojans will look to make something happen here.
So it's thrown into the box. It's headed away. Park Hill. As Park Hill South fights for the ball, Park Hill manages to get that one.
Good clear there from Maddox Redmond.
Park Hill regains possession on that one. As Park Hill makes plays down the field, a little fake out there. Some good passing.
Good clear there from Jake Farmer, looking to give his team a second to breathe.
It's a bad touch
Ball out of bounds.
gives Park Hill South the throw-in. Let's see what they can do with that one.
Checking in for the Panthers. Number 14, Sean Threadgill.
Big throw there from Huffman as he tries to get it to Rouse.
Panthers, number 8, Bennett Sharp.
Park Hill South with a possession. As the defense fails to get that one, and Park Hill regains possession. Just a little bit too hard on that kick. And Park Hill South managed to regain possession. Both teams showing a lot of effort as a bad touch gives Park Hill the throw-in.
Trojans.
Bennett Sharp subbed in, looks like on the left for Park Hill South in their win 2-0 against Lee Summit. I think that was on Tuesday. He actually had both goals in the contest, so nice little 2-spot from Bennett Sharp. Looks to keep that goal streak going, see if he can make it happen again here tonight.
It's Park Hill South with the throw-in. Looks like Park Hill throwing with a bad touch again. I'd really say both teams are slowing it down a little bit and attempting to create more opportunities. As Park Hill South has a good opportunity, as going down the field, but that ball is cleared out. That's way out of there.
Benny Rouse looked to have a great chance there up the right side. Will Poole, he's been making some good decisions here tonight, being able to clear the ball.
As Park Hill South gets another good opportunity, they're in the box, and that is
Benny Rouse.
that ball's out of there. The Park Hill goalie looking to get some anger out on that one. That thing's out of there. Park Hill, a little bit too hard of a touch. This goes right to Park Hill South's goalie.
Just over halfway through this first half of the first half. Both teams creating some good chances so far. Park Hill had that free kick deep in the Panthers' territory. Looked to have something there. Benny Rouse looked to have a chance right there. Wasn't able to convert. Will Poole playing some good defense, but Park Hill South overall, I'd say, having the better opportunities of the two teams here tonight.
Oh, as looks like that was a little of a chippy play there. Let's see what results from that one. So the free kick for Park Hill. In great positioning for a scoring opportunity for them if they can make this work. It's in direct line of the goal. Not too off from the side. It's a little bit far.
It's a tough break there for Park Hill South. You know, it looked to be a little bit of hand fighting, a little bit of shoving here and there, but it looked like it came from both teams. Me personally, I would have let it play on, but Park Hill gets a good foul call for them and see if they can convert here.
The ball is up, and it's punched away.
Punched out by the keeper, Everett Brower. Out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Trojans.
That ball is cleared to Park Hill. That was pretty dangerous, so still good play as Park Hill South manages to get some possession from that play. It's a bad touch. Park Hill on the counter attack now, going down the field.
Good pass from Taponta there. Rouse has got Bertram on the wing.
Park Hill South in good positioning right now to score. They've got three forwards up there looking to make a play as they walk across the line and grabbed by the Park Hill's goalie.
Collected by the Park Hill keeper, Will Poole.
Both teams making good challenges. As Park Hill gets a little bit of a breakthrough here. There are defenders, but they are moving down the field.
Good job by Park Hill South defense there.
As Park Hill South lets the ball go out.
Goal kick now for Grauer.
Kick for the Panthers.
You know, that's showing good IQ right there on the defensive play from Park Hill South. Park Hill looked to have 2 men in, a pretty good opportunity, but Park Hill South was able to space out and keep them from getting a shot on. Good touch there from Ty Zimmerman.
That pass going right to Park Hill. So maybe a little bit of miscommunication there, but looks like that forward is just a little bit too hard.
Throw in for the Panthers.
The throw in. And Park Hill wins the ball out of the air. Although the header is right to Park Hill. And it's dropped back. Park Hill looking to make some opportunities. Not going head on, but walking a little bit slower. And that was a little bit chippy of a shot. The referee didn't take note of it. And that ball is right past the goal line.
Ball shot on the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. Checking into the lineup.
Otherwise, I'll say a pretty evenly matched game. Both teams making good opportunities. Both teams with good defense. No team looks to be any better than the other. It's be a good game. As let the ball is
Good
down
ball there.
And Park Hill South looks to have a breakaway, but that ball rolls right past the goal line.
Nearly caught by Nate Bertram. Ball over the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for the Trojans.
And the goal kick, a loss of momentum for Park Hill South. See if they can make that back.
Substitutions in the lineup. Will Bound back for the Panthers. And number 2, Nick Para checking in for the Panthers.
Headed away by Jake Farmer.
Headed away by Jake Farmer. It's going to be a throw-in for the Trojans.
You know, like we've mentioned, Park Hill definitely looking to create. They're more building out of the back, looking to play a little bit more conservative, looking to create opportunities instead of going full steam ahead.
Foul on the play. Free kick for the Panthers.
They started off pretty intense, but now it looks like Park Hill South is trying to feed the ball and scoring opportunities.
You know, Park Hill South, they've been able to put pressure on from these free kicks, even deep in their own territory. See what they can do here.
And that's a good pass, and Park Hill South runs down the line. As the pass is good, Park Hill South fighting for the ball, and it looks like they lose that challenge. Park Hill looking to be better at winning these 50-50 balls. Most of these challenges seem to be won by Park Hill. Nevertheless, Park Hill South looking to have some solid opportunities. Let's see if they can make work with some of these. The ball's dropped back to the defense. The ball's in the air as they fight to keep it in, and they're able to keep it in for a forward momentum as that pass right to Park Hill, and yet another ball soars right over the gate. It's like Park Hill just doesn't like these balls today. It's getting rid of them.
Sean Threadgill looked to have a good run on the outside there. Wasn't able to hit him quite perfectly, but it does turn into a corner kick opportunity for Park Hill South.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Panthers.
A good opportunity to score. Corners, if done correctly, can be very solid in opportunities for scoring. Let's see what they can do with this corner. As ball's up and punched away by Park Hill
Punched away by
goalie.
the keeper. We're going to do it again from the other side.
But a second corner opportunity for Park Hill South. a second chance at a missed opportunity for the first one. Corners are a valuable resource for scoring. You got to make the best of them.
Looks like Nick Parra will be on to take this.
Let's see what they can do with this second chance.
Nick Parra to take the corner for the Panthers.
The ball is up, and the ball is free. No one on the ball, and the ball's up again. This time grabbed by Park Hill's goalie.
Headed in, saved by the keeper.
Great chances so far for Park Hill South. Just waiting for the moment they're able to convert on one of these.
Trojans.
Will Poole doing some outstanding goalkeeping today. Saved a lot of very, very good attacks from Park Hill South. Definitely getting a lot of playing time today, as Park Hill South constantly making good opportunities.
Ball out of bounds, gonna be a throw in for the Trojans. Maddox Redmond back into the lineup for the Panthers. And number 12, Gabe Anderson, checking in for the Trojans.
The ball is volleyed around there for a few
Ball
seconds,
out of bounds, throw in for the Trojans.
and it's out again. Players from Park Hill and Park Hill South are getting a pretty good arm workout in today. A lot of throw-ins. As the ball is out again. Very solid defense. His ball's up in the air.
You know, Park Hill South doing a great job of stepping up on defense. Like I said earlier, they've had a couple of their front three players down due to injuries, so this defense has really had to step up, and they've actually shut out both teams in their first two games. So see if they can do the same here tonight.
Indeed, a very impressive start for Park Hill South. And as I mentioned before, Park Hill looking for a little bit of redemption after last year's loss. Park Hill South looking to keep the disappointment on Park Hill with another win. As Park Hill South keeps decent control of the ball. Not looking to get the ball to Park Hill, but that challenge, Park Hill looks to get the ball again. Fighting for it right to Park Hill as the ball is through. Park Hill's in the box. Looks like Park Hill South is able to get in between it.
Saved by the keeper, Everett Brower.
Brower with a good slide in, grabbing the ball there. Goalkeeping a very vital position today. Both teams making in-box plays. As Park Hill South fails to keep the ball in.
Ball out of bounds, throw in for the Trojans.
It's a far throw in. As he almost looked to dodge that one. A little failed trick play. Getting a little bit too fancy with it. As that header's solid. Right to Park Hill South though. Looks like both teams are making some failed touches going right to the opponent. Decent control nonetheless, as a solid slide from Park Hill across down the field.
Out of bounds, give me a throw in for the Panthers.
And a Park Hill South throw-in. A little bit of miscommunication there.
7 minutes to go in this first half. See if any teams can create some late opportunities here and go up before the half.
And it's a far throw.
Back at the
That challenge is won by Park Hill, though it is kicked out. Said before, a very decent game. The possession is shared among both teams. No team looks to be too much better than the other one. Both teams with good opportunities, both teams with mistakes. A very evenly matched game today. Although, let's see what happens in the second half.
Into the lineup for the Panthers.
No players looking to have any tired legs yet.
And then number 24, Ryan Rosrud for the Trojans.
South looks to create a late opportunity here. Hank Lisenby up the right side.
That ball is down. And a missed header. That could have been a great opportunity for a goal. It's a little bit too high. Misread that one.
Looked to be just over Maddox Redmond's head there. Great chance, great ball in, just wasn't able to get up high enough.
Let's see what Park Hill can do with this throw in. And it's a good throw, looks to be, and it's out again. The fans are very animated today, as this rivalry game remains 0-0, the 5th minute of the first half. As Park Hill South kicks the ball out. Some good footwork there. Not letting Park Hill take control. As Park Hill South tries to keep the ball on Park Hill's side. Pass it down, and a very solid defense from Park Hill. Very solid. But it remains a throw-in for the Panthers. Let's see what they can do with this one. It's up. Very solid throw. Looks like Park Hill South have to work on retrieving. But nonetheless, they regain possession after a good challenge. It's a failed footwork there, and Park Hill struggling to get out of the defender's way. Ball is passed back to Park Hill's goalie. My bad.
Ball played up the left side, does go out. It'll be Noah Stevens on the throw-in for the Panthers.
They anticipated that throwing really well, although it looks like a little bit of miscommunication on the positioning. Otherwise, a very good trick play there. No one would expect the ball to be thrown there. Definitely trying to catch your opponent off guard. As Park Hill lets the ball roll out. It's like they can't get there in time, and Park Hill South gets to throw in.
Good passing here from Park Hill South.
Park Hill South and Park Hill's defense are both playing pretty high up. Neither team is looking like they're playing bunker defense, but both defense are phenomenal today. As I said, both the strikers on both teams are getting very solid opportunities. As Park Hill South looks like the best of that play, and the ball is out.
2.5 minutes left in this first half. See if Park Hill South can create a late chance here.
As Park Hill kicks the ball down the field, and it's out again.
Lots of throw-ins in this first half so far.
It is a lot of throw-ins. I wouldn't say it's unusual in a soccer game, but getting the ball out is a good tactic of defense. Gets the ball out of play, but gives the other team a good opportunity. As Park Hill tries to make the most of this opportunity, and Park Hill South, a little bit of slip there. As a very solid slide,
Great defense right there from Nick Barra.
That was very well anticipated. Not too early, not too late.
Park Hill looked to have a uneven attack there, so great decision making right there to slide that.
As Park Hill South gets the ball again. Waiting for some more forwards to get up there, but ball's passed back to midfield. And it's crossed out to the side. It's on the wing. Right to Poole. Poole doing very good tonight, getting a lot of saves.
Under a minute left to go in this first half.
Let's see if Park Hill can finish it off. As Park Hill South manages to get possession. Park Hill South in the opportunity to be the disappointers in this half, as both teams managing to hold each other off for the first half. Park Hill South, the good opportunity, but Will Poole grabs that, and that will most likely be the end of this first half. Will Poole most likely hold it.
10, 9, 8,
As Will Poole decides to kick the ball out of there. Interesting play, but looks like it's not going to matter as this first half comes to a halt.
So at the end of this first half, Park Hill South and Park Hill both still 0-0. We will see you back in the second half.
Welcome back to the Park Hill South Panthers versus Park Hill Trojans soccer game. It's a very exciting game so far. 0-0. Both teams doing outstanding. My name is Alexander.
I'm Braden Josendale, and now we send it down to Brooke in front of the Rage Cage.
Thanks, guys. It's been a rather anticlimactic first half here at Park Hill South with tough defense from both teams resulting in a 0-0 score. Park Hill South has had several goal attempts, so maybe they'll keep the energy up high and break through the second half. And if they do, this crowd will go crazy. Back to you guys.
All right, as we get back, Park Hill South, a lot of early opportunities in the first half. Looks they'll try to convert on one of these in the second half. Hopefully they can get some attacking going and see what they can do here.
We are underway with the second half.
As the second half is underway now,
40 minutes of
Park
North
Hill
soccer coming back at you.
with the starting possession as it is taken away by Park Hill South. So, Braden, what's your thoughts on Park Hill so far and their performance?
Park Hill, I think they're playing out of the back a little bit more than they normally do. They're not going for as many chances up front, not just letting their strikers kind of go with it. Looks like they're trying to pass back, get it up through their defenders, up through the midfield, up through the attackers, and try to create something from there. They've had a couple bad touches as well as Park Hill South. Both teams kind of struggling with their touches so far. Just right there, Ty Zimmerman mistouches it, and there's been mistakes for both teams so far.
I would say. But mistakes and opportunities. I would say both teams are doing an outstanding job of making good opportunities to score. Both teams are definitely feeding the ball into opportunities. It's just the execution that I think both teams are always falling short on. And that, of course, is also due to outstanding defense and outstanding goalkeeping today. The keepers have been doing their job very well today.
Great
As Park Hill South got an opportunity, and that ball is just way too high as it skims the bar.
Combination play coming from
Great early opportunity there. Benny Rouse just over the bar on that shot, but a great build-up from Park Hill South. A great ball in. Down to Suleiman up the right side, made a move, got the attack going. Able to get it over to Tapanta, into Rouse, just not able to put it in the back of the net.
That was a very beautiful shot. Just a little bit too hard, a little bit too high. But if those shots are taken better, this might be a high-scoring game. Now, Braden, what's your thoughts on Park Hill South? Of course, the home team here.
You know, Park Hill South, I go here, right? So
Right,
I'm really looking for something here. They've had the opportunities. They've had the chances. It's a matter of converting on those chances. And I think once we get into the second half, once we get comfortable, I think Benny Rouse goes out. I think he slots one in the back of the net. So it's just getting aggressive. I think this Park Hill South team plays a lot better, actually, when they're aggressive, more as if they're played back. I think they have the attackers to be able to push up and score those goals. So I think we'll see some good soccer here out of Park Hill South.
Definitely.
Selected by J.J. Wright, new goalkeeper in the game for the Panthers.
As Park Hill South regains possession, this time in Park Hill side of the field. A little bit of muscling through there as they try to fight past the defenders, and that's a good kick down the side. Park Hill South gets the ball. It's crossed, but it's kicked right past the goal line.
Corner kick for the Panthers.
A missed opportunity, but a good opportunity nonetheless.
Panthers will try to come out on this corner kick. Haven't had great success with them so far. Hopefully they can do something here, put a shot on goal, potentially get up on the scoreboard. Tapanta's on to take the kick for South.
The ball is up, and with the a little bit of a shake-up there. As Park Hill goes on the counter offense. Let's see where they're going this one. And they keep going, just keep going, and yet another pass. Are we going to see a upsetting first goal for Park Hill? The ball is in, and it is grabbed by the goalie. Outstanding goalkeeping, outstanding defending.
Great save right there from J.J. Wright. Actually got subbed in for this half. That's something I've seen over these past couple games for Park Hill South. They've got Everett Grauer, they've got J.J. Wright, 2 goalkeepers. They've been switching in each half. So looks to be a little goalkeeper battle. Huffman will play this one back to Farmer.
Park Hill South keeping the possession here. As Park Hill just kicks that ball out of there. They do not want Park Hill on their side anymore. Just too many great, almost scoring opportunities.
Only 5 minutes in here to the second half. Great opportunities from both teams. I mean, we had the shot from Benny Rouse, the corner for Park Hill South as well. And then, as you just saw, a great save by J.J. Wright keeps this game even.
Both teams looking to stay very energized. I do not see any tired legs yet, although that might change closer to the end of the game. But both teams looking pretty motivated, wanting to score as Park Hill keeps the possession. They pass it around.
Good tackle there, Nate Bartram.
Ooh, good defending. You might feel that one tomorrow. You can hear that up here in the booth.
Good interception there from Maddox Redmond.
A great kick down, able to stay in, but it was first headed away by Park Hill, but it looks like Park Hill South able to regain possession as they try to get fancy with some good footwork as it's passed back. Ooh, and a very smart play by Park Hill. Good soccer knowledge as that ball goes right past the Park Hill forwards, hoping to make an advancement. But Park Hill South, the Panthers, looking to make a play.
Huffman tries the deep ball in, scooped up by Will Poole.
It's a very beautiful night for soccer today. It's not too hot, not too cold. The players look satisfied. The fans look satisfied. This is just a great night for soccer.
You know, these Park Hill versus Park Hill South games, battle of the Hill, always draw a good crowd, always draw student sections. I mean, it's just a great night. Great to be here.
And nothing beats a good rivalry.
That's right.
It makes every game better. As Park Hill South looks to make a forward movement as both players fall down. Looks to be some anger in the stands as both side of the fans argue a wanted penalty.
Park Hill South fans really wanting a foul called there and not able to get it, but this game will go on. As Amir Hott will control this ball.
I can see one Park Hill forward very close. It's like Park Hill South defense isn't going for the offsides trap as the Park Hill forward scoots a little bit forward. That was very dangerous there for a second. It was pretty far out of the goal.
Park Hill South will look to create an opportunity here out of the midfield.
As it's dropped back. It's like Park Hill isn't going to challenge that one. I think they know that it'll be a waste of time. As Park Hill South hopes to make a good advancement. Fighting through the crowd of defenders as the ball is out. It's like it's a throw in for the Trojans. As they throw it back. That ball is up. See who's going to get that one. As they fight for it, and it looks like Park Hill. Ooh, it looks like. Ooh. And. Ooh. It's a very good challenge. Both teams looking to have the ball there for a second. As Park Hill South regains the ball, they're going down the field, and that's a stumble.
Foul play. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers.
As Park Hill South Panthers get that foul. Park Hill looking to argue that one. Although it's an inevitable free kick, and Park Hill South gets the opportunity. Not quite a scoring opportunity. They're still pretty far back, but nonetheless a good chance to set it forward as Park Hill launches another one. That's 3. behind the gate. Now, if you're just joining us, Park Hill already kicked 2 soccer balls past the gate into the forest. We have a hard time searching for all those balls later. Some good footwork there as Park Hill gets the ball back, and Park Hill South an attempted challenge, not quite there. As the Trojans advance, and that ball looks to stay in. That beautiful kick. There's just the right amount of curve to stay in, as Park Hill South, my bad, is not as lucky as the ball goes out. Just not that good of a touch.
Uncommon mistouch there from Jake Farmer. One of the better players on this Park Hill South team, one of the captains, as a matter of fact. Like I said, won Defensive Player of the Year last year.
That throw-in is in. And, ooh, that was interesting. Kind of grabbed that one. If that went out, that could have been a corner. If he touched on it, it went out, but he was able to keep the one in control. Ball's down the field. Good challenge. The ball's booted down the field yet again. A good header. Park Hill regains possession, but that ball is right to the open area. Park Hill South looking to slow down a little bit. Maybe looking like they're getting just a little bit tired. Not quite pushing as hard as they were in the first half. As they get an open opportunity, they get the ball. Some nice, beautiful footwork there. Not too fancy, very practical. Challenge, and Park Hill regains the ball.
Good tackle there from Ty Zimmerman. Park Hill just looking to keep possession, control this ball in their own half. Not give any opportunities to this Park Hill South offense.
Good pass back as Park Hill South looks to slow down their speed of attack, looking to play a little bit more strategically here. Not quite the powerful advancements of the first half, but it is still 0-0, so maybe that's the problem. As Park Hill South looks to play a little more strategically. It looks like they're trying to set up, trying to anticipate where the pass is going to go. As that a corner kick for Park Hill South.
Big corner here for Park Hill South. Maddox Redmond is going to take this corner. Park Hill South is able to capitalize on this. It'll be a big, big goal for the Panthers.
As the ball rolls out. So, Braden, if Park Hill South was to change anything in chances of winning, what do you think that would be?
I think, quite honestly, I liked how we were playing in the first half. Like I said, I think this Panthers team tends to play a little bit better when we're more aggressive. I think we take more chances, and I think a lot of those chances pay off. So,
Definitely.
I like when we, like I said, I like when we play aggressive. I think if we keep doing that, I think one of these opportunities are destined to go in.
Definitely. As both teams noticeably are a little bit slower. Maybe it's strategy, maybe it's tiredness. But still a very evenly matched soccer game. Neither team looking to be that much better than the other. This game could end in a tie, or it could end in a 1-0, or it could be, or who knows? As I said before, both teams are very capable of scoring. As Park Hill South attempts to get the ball out of their zone in dangerous area, but They keep passing it around. They keep possession.
Unfortunate touch there from Park Hill South, but they will regain possession.
The ball is passed right back to the goalie. A little bit dangerous. There's a pressing from Park Hill, but that goes right to Park Hill again. Not quite where the goalie wanted it to go. A very intense challenge.
It'll be Park Hill South ball for the throw-in. A great challenge there from Nate Bartram.
A very exciting challenge. As Park Hill South gets an opportunity, they're going down the field. As they go out, slowing down, giving Park Hill's defense time to recuperate. A negative when it comes to forward advancement.
Looks like a sub will come on for the Panthers.
Number 14, Sean
Sean Threadgill on for Dowda Suleiman. Threadgill makes an immediate touch. Good ball in.
And that's an opportunity, but no one was there. That could have been the score that'll change the whole face of this game, but Park Hill South is just not there.
Looks like Benny Roush was looking for Nate Bartram on that heel touch, but unfortunately was not there.
As Park Hill South keeps the ball moving. Not seemingly to want to push too far forward. They're keeping the ball back. Interesting strategy, but possession wins games, so.
Good open midfield.
As Park Hill South gets their first opportunity, and that ball is passed right back to Park Hill South.
Looks like they had Taponta for a run there, just wasn't able to see him.
So the ref barely dodges that ball. Park Hill South with a little bit of loss of momentum. Park Hill, the Trojans, they're very set up now. That's the issue with slowing down, is that you give the defense time as a
Lovely work on the sideline.
controversial slide.
For the Panthers.
It's like it pays off though. A free kick.
Max Redmond.
Maddox Redmond on for the corner here. See what the Panthers can do. They've had, I think, 4 or 5 corner kicks so far. Hopefully they're able to finally convert on one. Sneak one by Park Hill's keeper, Will Poole.
That ball is up. And that,
It's going to be a handball on Park Hill, and Park Hill South will have a penalty kick to take the lead in this game.
a very, very bad mistake by Park Hill.
Taken from the spot.
As this gives Park Hill South an extremely good chance of scoring here.
Dante Taponta on to take the lead for Park Hill South to go up 1-0 in the Battle of the Hill.
This could change the face of the game.
Taponta versus Poole. 1-on-1
This,
for the lead.
this could quite possibly change the entire face of the game, as this mistake by Park Hill gives Park Hill South an excellent opportunity. Setting up. And it's good! Park Hill South with the first score of the game. It is 1-0 Park Hill South Panthers.
Dante
And we are
Taponta
up.
stares down the Park Hill student section as he celebrates with the Rage Cage as South takes a 1-0 lead in the Battle of the Hill. That's what this game is about, getting the fans involved and making this a good game.
I think we saw this one coming. We were talking about these small mistakes the entire game. And it just looks like Park Hill made a small mistake in the wrong spot this time. In the worst spot possible in the box.
Substitutions in the lineup.
As Park Hill South Panthers lead Park Hill 1-0 in the annual Battle of the Hill. As Park Hill tries to advance again, good sportsmanship shown.
Maybe a free kick for the Trojans.
And the Trojans get a free kick.
You know, that little opportunity might have just cost them the game for Park Hill. We're just hoping Park Hill South doesn't make that same mistake as they'll play a free kick into the box here.
It's very easy to make those small mistakes. It's just, it matters where you do them. Penalty in the box equals a free kick. As Park Hill manages to tie it up. As Park Hill manages to tie this game up, it is now 1-1 in a disappointing turn of events for Park Hill South, as the Park Hill fans are now just starting to get energized.
Looked to be an own goal right there from Park Hill South. Miscommunication. Like we've said, it's been those little mistakes all game, and it finally cost them.
It is 1-1, a very exciting few minutes for both teams as the goals go almost back-to-back in a mere matter of seconds. Now will Park Hill South keep the momentum going and score again?
Taponto will play this one outside to Farmer.
Good touch as he's knocked down. It looks like they get the free kick. Not looking to play through the penalty.
See if Park Hill South can do the same and capitalize on a free kick of their own. This one a little bit further out. Huffman, he's shown off his leg at Park Hill District Stadium in football. See what he can do now.
Good opportunity to
Good
score.
ball.
That is a header. It's too high. That was a great opportunity, though, and a great kick.
Great ball in from Huffman. Just Park Hill South not able to get it into the back of the net. A really unfortunate mistake right there from Park Hill South, allowing that own goal and to tie this game up. I mean, you never want it to happen, but it seemed to have come at one of the worst times.
It's those mistakes. Both teams playing solid, and everyone makes mistakes. Just both teams looking to make mistakes in the worst time, in the worst place possible. It's those in-box mistakes that change the face of games, as both teams fall victim to those small little mistakes that cost the entire game. It's tied now, no winner in sight.
Halfway through this second half, teams 1 goal apiece, back to back.
As Park Hill South is getting knocked down.
Looked to have lost his footing there. Unfortunate. Seemed to have a good attack going there for a second.
That ball is up. Park Hill, the Trojans, not seeming to finish that volley. Park Hill South now, they have possession, looking to counterattack from what was a very disappointing goal.
That's Threadgill on the right side. He's going to try to make a move.
And that ball
And he'll be
is
able to
out.
earn a corner.
Good work on the sideline by Threadgill. Ball deflected out of bounds.
I really think
The Panthers.
Park Hill South needs to convert on these corners, or at least one of these corners, if they want to win this game. I mean, they've had plenty of opportunities on them this entire game. I think this is their 6th, maybe 7th corner, and they haven't been able to do much with it. Now is the time that they have to convert.
And corners are very great opportunities. They give the striking team an opportunity to get the ball in the air, in the goal. As a bad header lets the ball go outside, and Park Hill tries to kick it back out right to Park Hill South, and looks like that's going to be a Park Hill South throw-in.
Huffman tries to launch this one. Zimmerman will take control and pass back out to Threadgill, and they'll replay it from the back through Amir Hott.
They dropped back there. It was very interesting for Park Hill as they regained possession. The fans getting very animated here today. Both fans now.
It'll be Park Hill South ball from about halfway into their own half.
Park Hill South had the opportunity there. It was headed away. But now the Panthers, a short little pass. Pretty and sweet, but Park Hill South with the position. Sorry, the possession. My bad. And Park Hill South got an opportunity. They have an
Maddox
opportunity
Redmond
here.
one-on-one. The shot.
Oh, great
What a save.
goalkeeping. That was great goalkeeping by Poole. Great goalkeeping.
Excellent run by Redmond, saved by the
Great save by Will Poole right there. Had great goalkeeping all game. Really able to showcase his talents.
I do think that was one of his best saves, though. It's those very up-close and personal attempts on goal that's when it's hard to keep.
Redmond looked to be able to get by the defender there. Just even better goalkeeping from Park Hill.
They draw back, looking to set up for hopefully, a second goal. As both teams look more motivated now. Definitely looking a little more energized than the beginning of the second half.
Here's Benny Rouse.
As they got opportunity, it's crossed in, but it is kicked out. A smart play. That's just a smart soccer play by Park Hill. Throw-ins are never good, but in those scenarios, a throw-in is better than a goal. So
substitutions in the lineup. Number 21 for Park Hill, Logan Conley.
like a change in the roster
Number 8, Bennett Sharp.
for both
Bennett
teams.
Sharp comes on for Park Hill South, as well as Nick Prado. Nick Para.
Both teams looking at some fresh legs on the field, hoping to make a
See if
finishing impact.
Bennett Sharp can be the difference, able to slot in 2 goals last game against Lee Summit. See if he can keep that goal streak going here tonight.
Back in the lineup. The Panthers.
Noah Stevens comes back in for South. Just under 15 minutes to go in this second half. Both teams, 1 goal apiece.
The ball is in the box for Park Hill South. They gain possession in the box. Very dangerous for Park Hill as a mistouch, but that ball is out of there. So it goes out again. That seems to be like the default defending strategy for both teams, just to get it out. Just boot it up the field or out of bounds.
Both teams been really heavy on clearing the ball out today.
Definitely, definitely. And it's paid off for both teams. The 1-1 score.
Park Hill will look to create an attack here. Looks like it'll fall back to J.J. Wright as he'll just pick it up. See if the Panthers can play an attack here through Huffman and Para.
as Park Hill South moves up the field. They are moving, and it's out.
It'll be Park Hill South for the throw-in.
Panthers.
As Huffman will take this on the left. He'll put a ball
The
in,
ball's up,
just over
and
kicked.
it's past the goal line.
It'll be a goal kick
Ball over
for
the
Park
line.
Hill.
It's going to be a goal kick for the Trojans.
I mean, I got to say, this game feels very similar to last year. One less goal apiece. It was 2-2 going into this last 10 minutes. But Park Hill South was able to score in those final 10 minutes and come out on top 3-2. So let's see if they can do the same here tonight.
Every minute counts. I mean, as you saw earlier, it was a matter of seconds, a matter of minutes that Park Hill was able to return the goal that Park Hill South got before.
Good touch there from Huffman.
That's what's beautiful about football, soccer. Things can change extremely quickly.
Ball over the end line. Maybe a goal kick for the Trojans.
It'll be a goal kick for Park Hill. I mean, since that goal from Park Hill, it looks to be Park Hill South more on the attacking.
They kick it down the field, and a nice header as Park Hill South attempts to back wheel it. The possession here changes so quickly. I've been seeing lately a lot of passes are going to the wrong players.
Park Hill South looks to open an attack here.
Park Hill South making some movements. The fans getting a little bit rowdy. As Park Hill South, they draw back.
Park Hill South really just looks to be looking for a mistake in the Park Hill defense, trying to capitalize on something.
Asher Huffman just seems to be waiting for the ball to get to him. Every single time he gets the ball,
Possession for the Panthers.
seems to make good plays.
Park Hill South really looking to create something here as the time dies down.
It's about 10 minutes left in this game now. Let's see what both teams can do in the final minutes of this game.
Miscommunication there from Park Hill South as Park Hill will attempt to go on the attack.
Beautiful defending as they turn that right back around and send it back to Park Hill's goal.
It'll be a foul on Park Hill.
Panthers.
Park Hill South once again looks to create a possession.
The fans getting energized. Is it just me, or do I sense a goal coming?
I mean, we can only hope, see what this game can do for us.
It's Park Hill setting up for a possible
A great
goal.
ball, but
And
it's off and offsides anyways.
a
So Park Hill South,
I would say a lucky turn of events of Park Hill South. That was offside, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. As the Park Hill South Rage Cage getting energized. as Park Hill gets the ball again. Interesting pass back. I thought I was just going to run it. As another minute ticks down, both teams, the high chance of scoring. Let's see what they can do here. As a nice.
Good grab right there from J.J. Wright. See if Park Hill South pull off some late game heroics here and take this one home.
Park Hill and Park Hill South both looking to take home the dub today in the a missed opportunity.
Another good save there from Will Poole.
As I said before, as Park Hill South gets an opportunity, it's up and it's too hard. As I was saying before, both teams looking to get the win in this infamous rivalry game. I mean, I don't think either team wants a tie.
Great move right there from Park Hill South, putting the defender on the ground.
Checking into the game, Ty Zimmerman for the Panthers, Hank Lisenby.
As this time takes under 7 minutes, this game just gets more and more intense, 1-1. Just both teams looking to take the lead and take this game home.
The ball is down the field, and it looks to roll out of bounds. The ball is up. A messy touch, although that is unavoidable, those high, hard balls.
Park Hill South will get a throw in here.
Trying to move fast, although no one to throw to. That was
In the Trojans' territory here. See what the Panthers can do.
I think as this game closes down, speed is a priority because if you give time for these. Oh, a very chippy shot. As the rest take no notice of it, maybe giving an advantage. This Park Hill South just wasn't fast enough to that opportunity.
Nice little bump there from Park Hill. Ref did not seem to notice. Bad touch from Park Hill, and Park Hill South looks to capitalize. Maddox Redmond.
A little fight there over the ball, and it's a free ball right out of bounds. As the Panthers get a throw in Trojan territory, deep into Trojan territory. This is where it gets dangerous for Park Hill. As a missed touch gives Park Hill a throw in. Park Hill most likely want to capitalize on this opportunity to get the ball out of there, because the more you give Park Hill South the opportunity to score, the more likely they're going to score. As
South will win the header. Park Hill takes possession. Back to South.
Win or lose, this game will be talked about tomorrow at school. I can guarantee you. As this game winds down to just about 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. It's winding down quickly. Any plays being made now could change the entire game. Both teams doing a good job holding each other off, but is these last 3 minutes can make it all win or lose.
Ball cleared out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Trojans.
Park Hill will take a throw in deep in the Panthers territory. They will try to capitalize on this, score a late goal. Hopefully take this game home for them.
Definitely dangerous.
A deep throw in into the box headed out by the Panthers.
As the single Panther goes down the field, a good cross. As they
Hank Lisenby is going to have it
try to keep
up the middle of the field.
try to keep going, slowing down Will as they get an opening, but
Ball from Elizabeth just offside.
Panthers barely offside there.
barely. This as the fans definitely getting rowdy, a little bit intense. Taking shots at each other. Oh, as a
Nice catch there by the ball boy. Rage Cage showing him some love. As this clock winds down to 2 minutes.
Into the lineup for the Panthers.
See what Park Hill South can do in these last 180 seconds.
to make advancements, looking to be the heartbreaker for these Park Hill fans. The Panthers looking to be the gym class hero of the day. As Park Hill gets a good opportunity. As they fail to get it out of there.
Jake Farmer able to clear it.
As they call for a handball.
Unfortunate bouts there from Nate Bartram. Bounced
As
right up into his arm.
this game winds down to 1 minute.
Park Hill a late chance here.
Not necessarily prime scoring area, but definitely a position nonetheless.
Park
As-
Hill looks like they'll just boot this one into the box and hope to get a bounce or two and send this game home. Reminder that this game will go to overtime if it's tied at the end of the half. It'll be two 10-minute halves. Those two 2-minute halves are sudden death, and then if nobody scores there, it will go to penalty kicks.
As this exciting game, there must be a winner.
That ball will go out as we go to just under 20 seconds here. Looks like Park Hill South will just try to wind down this clock, and this game will go to overtime.
This ball is up.
And as the time expires, it is still 1-1 here at Park Hill District Stadium.
What else would you expect?
It's overtime for the Battle of the Hill. I mean, we've got two great teams in Park Hill South and Park Hill. We will get back to you once overtime starts.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us now, it is overtime. 2 10-minute sudden death overtimes. If you score, you win. And if no one scores, this game goes to penalty kicks. And we are off now. So both teams looking to win this one.
I mean, a great game so far. I mean, it is 1-1. Both goals scored within, I think, 2 minutes as Park Hill looks to go early on the attack.
Park Hill looking to end this game pretty quickly now. Get it out of there.
Park Hill will play this one back to Will Poole.
That ball is up. And it's out.
Be a throw in for Park Hill South. I mean, what a game this has been so far. I mean, we've seen crucial mistakes from both teams cost each of their teams a goal. And to go into overtime against one of your rivals, there's no more stressful feeling. I mean, all these guys out here on the field have got to be a bit nervous. I know I would be, so.
Let's see how these teams work under pressure now.
But, I mean, I know this team. I know they can work under pressure.
Now, Braden, the question now is, do you think Park Hill South in this scenario, are they going to play to win or are they going to play to not lose? Are they going to try to hold them off to the second half or maybe in penalty kicks, or are they just going to try to go ahead and just win the whole thing right now?
I mean, it's a great question, really. I love the way that you worded that. Are they here to win or are they here to not lose? I don't know. I mean, this team seems to be pressuring up pretty well. Seems to be playing fairly aggressive. There's a ball in, just nobody there.
A decent header. Ooh, that's going to hurt tomorrow.
I think it's smart for this Panthers team to just try and kind of get some shots going as Park Hill has a 2-on-1 right here.
It's a great opportunity. This could be the game. It is overshot just by a hair. I thought I was about to pack up for a second there. Just a reminder, if you score, you win.
A close call right there for Park Hill South. Those mistakes cannot happen if you want to win those games. I mean, those are crucial mistakes that cost you. Quite honestly, I thought that probably had a better chance of scoring than the goal for Park Hill in the first half did. I mean, that's just something you can't do.
I think maybe if you waited a little longer, was a little bit more patient, because those are kind of goals that he can score, but he was getting a little bit too fancy with it. If he maybe pushed up a little bit farther and went for like a more like basic tap in, he could have gotten that in, but alas, they took the opportunity and they missed. As Park Hill South, Park Hill's looking very, very ferocious right now. It's getting pretty chippy out there as both teams are pressing extremely hard.
Panthers will try to play this one up the left side.
The ball has been on the left side a lot this game.
Seen them try to play through Asher Huffman a lot of the time.
Right to his chest as Park Hill South got a good opportunity.
A shot and a goal! That'll do it!
That is a win for Park Hill!
Owen Towie sends the Trojans home!
A beautiful shot as Park Hill sits down in defeat. And Park Hill South wins for the second year in a row.
The shirt's off, the spirits are high, and this one is over. A final score from Park Hill District Soccer Complex. Park Hill South 2, Park Hill 1. I mean, what a game. What a game. To be able to have the composure The step over to slot it home on the left side of the net, just past the keeper's fingertips. It's an amazing shot, an amazing finish, an amazing way to end this game for the Panthers.
Wow, that was not a minute before, I thought it was going to be the entire different script. That seemed to be the exact same play Park Hill tried to play earlier, but it just was a little bit too hard. But now,
I mean, that's just incredible. For a sophomore to do that in a high school varsity game in overtime, that's just incredible.
Just a beautiful kick. I mean, they're scoring, then they're scoring like that.
I think this shows you that Park Hill South, they have no quit in soccer. 3-0 on the season, 1-0 in overtime against Staley, 2-0 against Lee Summit, now 2-1 against Park Hill in overtime as well.
Just amazing as Park Hill South keeps the crown of the Battle of the Hill.
I'm here with Coach Farmer. Coach, you just beat Park Hill. How does it feel?
It feels good. They're a great team. It's a great battle. It's always fun to play them, and to come out on the winning end is even better.
How are we going to carry this energy into your next game against Liberty?
That's the key. Playing these guys, you get so amped up, and then the next game, it can be kind of an energy suck. And so it's just we got to figure out where that energy is going to come from, because this is such a big win, and that's one thing that we'll talk about tomorrow in training.
Well, it's been great talking to you. Congrats.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you, Brooke. And I mean, thank you, Alex. I mean, it was an amazing game, an amazing night for Park Hill South Soccer. I mean, what are your final thoughts?
I think Park Hill South just showed that they fight the entire time. I mean, there were times when they were slower and there were times when they were faster, but they never quit. They were never letting Park Hill get more than a few touches. And if they play like this, maybe we'll even win it all. But we'll just have to come back to that in a few months from now.
All right, well, that'll do it from Park Hill District Soccer Complex. Final score, Park Hill South Panthers 2, Park Hill Trojans 1. I'm Braden Josendale.
And I'm Alexander Broxis.
And that'll do it.